HTECH Home Technology. We will show you how easy it is the building process using the HTECH system. Foundations. The panels are lighter than the traditional materials, thus the foundation can be much shallower using less raw building materials. Walls. Whilst the foundations are dry and corrugated bars are set in a staggered formation, the vertical panels can be placed in position, starting with one corner of the build and working outwards, forming the different rooms according to the floor plans. It is advisable initially to hold the vertical panels in place with supports, whilst adjusting the vertical level with a plumb line or a spirit level, adjusting the supports to compensate. Assembly. It is very important to attach the panels to the foundation and to each other properly using wire in order to guarantee the continuity of the mesh across all elements of the system, using automatic tools or simple engineering pliers. Openings. Once all the vertical walls have been installed, the next step is to cut out the openings for the windows and doors. Alternatively, you can cut out the positions in advance before the walls have been erected. This allows to implement changes on site. Reinforcements. After the openings have been created, the window and door frames can be cemented into place. All of the joints between the panels must be reinforced inside and out using angular and flat mesh in order to ensure continuity across all the wall panels. The mesh reinforcements will ensure the system works as a single element once the concrete has been spayed. Staircases. The staircases are made from special panels with step dimensions tailor-made for each project. Each staircase panel has 4 ribs which must be properly assembled to fit the landings. The lightness and simplicity of HomeLight wall means that installation on site is fast and easy, saving money due to decreased installation time needed. Utilities. Wiring and piping for utilities are added quickly and easily by installing conduits or cutting channels, using hot air which depresses the expanded polystyrene from the core of the panel without creating any residue. This optimizes the installation. Inserting electrical or telecommunication branch boxes is a very simple operation and can be fixed to the panels without any problem. In order to insert elements of larger installations, you can cut out sections of meshed areas from the panels, which can be replaced afterwards with a flat reinforced mesh. Slabs. Once all the vertical wall panels have been built and attached, you can install the horizontal ceiling panels, which are also for the first floor. The floor-to-wall joints are classed as articulated joints and are a vertical continuation of the concrete seam of the bearing walls. The next step is to apply a minimum 30 mm layer of concrete to the structure, which would normally be sprayed on into faces. It is important to be aware of the relevant concrete drying. Firstly, the vertical wall panels are sprayed, followed by the ceilings, making sure they are well supported. Once the full structure has been concreted, it will meet the requirements for thermal and acoustic insulation, water tightness and habitability that all buildings should meet. A layer of compressed concrete is poured onto the floors and roof, which can be pumped from the center in the traditional manner. Upper floors. After the concrete has hardened, the building will be ready for the next floor by setting up the vertical panels and using the same construction methods. The sloop roof can be erected in a similar way to the floor and reinforce the joints with angular mesh. Spray concretes the vertical walls, ceilings and roof as previously shown. Any type of normal finish can be used. System applications, HomeLight Wall, HomeJet. Up to 6 floors. Luxury housing. social housing, commercial buildings, industrial buildings, sloped and curved surfaces, support walls, swimming pools, home technology advantage. Increase up to 5% of useful area. Reduced building time up to 40%. Overall quality and ease of construction. Thermal insulation optimized. Sound insulation optimized. Look identical to traditional buildings. Green technology. Socio-environmental impact greatly reduced during construction. Warranty reduced costs. Less risks during construction. Increased earthquake resistance. Reduction of imponderables. Construction less dependent on weather conditions. Easy to change and correct on site. Thank you for taking a look at HTECH. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate in calling the HTECH team.